Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. How are you all? I hope you all are very well. Welcome to the online class. Let me introduce myself first. Myself Nurusani, Assistant Teacher, Milestone College. Before starting my class, I want to tell you something. I know we all are passing through a very hard condition, but we must continue our education. There is no other way. But besides education, you must have to maintain the rules given by WHO, that is World Health Organization, to keep yourself away from COVID-19. Before going to outside, you must have to wear your mask. And don't touch your eye, nose without washing your hands. Whenever you go outside, you must have to maintain the social distances. Okay? And beside these rules, you must have to take good care of your health. Eat nutritious food, especially vitamin C, which helps to build up your immune system. Especially some fruits like oranges, which is available in this time, or lemon. You can eat this kind of food to build up your immune system. I hope you all maintain these rules. Today, I am going to discuss chapter 11 of your science book, which is biotechnology. So students, let's start our today's lecture. Students, our today's topics are cloning, the use of gene technology in developing animals and plants, and now forensic test. So these are our today's discussion topics.
So first, cloning. Natural clone means a living being or group of living beings which are produced by vegetative reproduction. They are very much similar to the mother. Here, vegetative reproduction. The meaning of vegetative reproduction is if we collect a part of plant, that means leaves or stem, to develop new tree, that is called vegetative reproduction. They are very similar to mother. We see that if we plant any part of the plant, then the plant which develop very similar to the mother. This is a clone. When a cell or group of cell is produced from one cell and their character is similar to the mother cell, they are called clone. By using genetic engineering, cloning is of three types. First, gene cloning. To produce many copies of gene is called gene cloning. Gene cloning can be done by recombinant DNA technology. In our previous lecture, we discussed about recombinant DNA technology. Now, cell cloning. To produce many cells of the same character from a single cell is called cell cloning. That means from a single cell we can develop many cells, but all of them have same character. Then living being cloning. To produce one or many living beings with the same genetic character from a single parent is called living being cloning. In nature, vegetative production of plant is also a clone. Vegetative production of plant I also discuss here. Now, steps of cloning. A sheep named Dolly is the first mammal which was cloned from an adult cell. So, remember this, the Dolly, the first mammal who cloned. The following steps are followed at the time of cloning. In this case, the animal that is created from the ovum looks exactly identical like mother. Here, we grow anything, we develop anything is identical with its mother. Here you can see two pictures. One is a white sheep and another is black sheep. We collected cell from this white sheep and insert this cell into the black sheep. So we collect the cell from which sheep? White sheep. So the daughter which is developed is identical or similar with this white sheep. Here you can see the same daughter sheep, white color. Scientists use an udder cell from a 6-year-old white sheep to clone the sheep named Dolly. Scientists collect udder cell. Udder cell means milking cell of 6-year-old white sheep from a 6-year-old sheep. The nucleus inside the cell was kept unfed in its cell so that it forget the identity to be the nucleus of an udder cell. So here you can see the cell embryo which is collected from the white sheep. Then cell culture. Here we cultured the sheep. Then transfer the cell with nucleus. Here we transfer this cell with nucleus. Now from the black sheep we also collect an unfertilized egg. Then we separate the nucleus because it's also a nucleus. Here also nucleus. So we separate this nucleus, then this cell is empty. Now we insert the white sheep nucleus in the black sheep, into the black sheep. Collecting egg cell from another black faced sheep is nucleus was removed. Here collecting the cell, then nucleus is removed. The cell nucleus collected from white sheep was then placed in the ovum. The nucleus was activated by electric shock. Now we place this nucleus here. We activate it by electric shock. After the ovum had developed into an embryo, the embryo was implanted into a surrogate mother. When embryo is developed, then we insert it into the surrogate mother. It is actually a surrogate mother. The daughter is not its biological parents. He is not biological. She is not biological parents. She just used as a surrogate. We actually collect the cell from this. That's why this black sheep give birth this child, but it is not look like this sheep, black sheep. It's look like the mother sheep because we collect the cell from the white sheep. Now, applying this cloning technology, rat, rabbit, cow, pig and even monkey were cloned. After cloning of rat, sheep, monkey, etc., the scientists are now looking at human cloning. Now scientists are want to do human cloning. This process is not longer difficult, but meanwhile many countries have banned human cloning by making law. But many countries banned human cloning. Remember this for your MCQ. So I review it one more, that we here is two sheep, one is donor and one receiver. We collect the cell from this white sheep and the daughter just look like this white sheep. First we collect the embryo, then cell culture, then take a nucleus. From the receiver sheep we also take a unfertilized egg, then remove the nucleus, then put the donor nucleus into the receiver. Then we activate it by electric shock. When embryo develop, then we inserted it into the surrogate mother. Okay, I hope you understand. Please look the picture carefully. It will help to understand you better. Now use of biotechnology for the invention of higher plants and animals. Scientists are trying to invent higher animals using biotechnology and they have been successful. It resulted in transgenic plants and animals. The process of producing transgenic life is called transgenesis. So, the process of producing transgenic life is called transgenesis. Applying recombinant DNA and microinjection technique, transgenic lives were invented. So, how transgenic life invented? By recombinant DNA and microinjection technique. It is possible to create transgenic life from bacteria to plant and many animals. Thus, the transgenic life creates a new possibility. In agriculture and for the development of domestic animals, transgenic living organism easily brings success. So, first, transgenic animal. Gene can be transferred by genetic engineering. Thus, transgenic rat can be invented which is capable of producing antibody of human. So, it is very important. We can develop such kind of rat which producing antibody of human. Because we know when rat bite, we have to give take injection. So, if rat have antibody, then it does not require to take any injection. Transgenic cattle, sheep, goat, pig, birds and fish have been produced. Then transgenic plant. We all know that plants are affected by different virus, bacteria. So if we developed such kind of transgenic plant which are resistant to salt, drought or virus, bacteria, then they can tolerate all of these. When a gene of a plant cell is transferred by the genetic engineering process, that plant is called a transgenic plant. By using recombinant DNA technique, a desired gene is inserted to the protoplasm of plant cell. So, desired gene. By using recombinant DNA technology, we insert desired gene to the protoplasm of plant cell. Economically important plants are transferred into transgenic plant. So, they become resistant to virus, bacteria and fungi. Transgenic plants can resist cold, salinity, drought, nitrogen and phytohormone deficiency. So if the plant can tolerate or resistant to this stress condition, then we can grow more food. So far 60 transgenic plants have been created successfully. That means 60 transgenic plants have been created successfully. These are tomato, tobacco, potato or some other plants. The peel of tomato does not become soft as they are made of transgenic tomato. When we made transgenic tomato, the peel are not as soft. Not only that, their ripening time is delayed and amount of sucrose increase. By using transgenic technique, we not only made the peel of tomato more hard, not only that, we also can delay the ripening time. Use of biotechnology in agricultural development. First, tissue culture. In tissue culture process, any growing tips of plant, that is root, stem, leaf and different parts of germinated seedlings are cultured in a controlled environment in a culture medium. So here we can take any growing part of plant and culture it in a controlled medium. Many seedlings are grown from this growing part in the culture media. Each of the seedlings then turn into plant in suitable environment. In the limited space and in controlled environment, hundreds of thousands of desired seedlings are grown commercially. Tissue culture is very important for our country because in our country we have limited space. So here we can grow hundreds of thousands seedlings in a limited space. So it is important for our country. Then producing high yielding plant. This is also very important because in our country we are not sufficient in food. So if we producing high yielding plant, we can grow more food. It is possible to produce high yielding variety by transferring some good gene of wild plant to the crop plant or changing in arrangement or structure of gene. We can make this by changing the arrangement or structure of gene. Thus the high yielding variety of rice, wheat and oilseed are produced. For qualitative improvement, the structure, color, taste, nutrient, etc. of the plant animal products has been improved by using biotechnology. You may see in market there are purple color cabbage. Usually cabbage are in green color, but we see purple color cabbage. So it is also biotechnology. Sulfur amino acid producing gene of sunflower is transferred to globe grass by recombinant DNA method. When the Australian sheep eat this grass, their hair become high quality hair automatically. So we found a gene in sunflower which is amino acid, sulfur amino acid. If we transfer it into the Grover grass, it eaten by Australian sheep, then their hair become high quality. There is no need to supply extra sulfur in sheep food. Invention of super rice. Super rice is very important because frequently it come in your exam. The scientists of Sweden have invented rice called super rice or golden rice. This rice is enriched with vitamin A. Now invention of vitamin rich wheat. Recently, a group of Spanish scientists have invented genetically modified wheat rich in vitamin C. Wow! See, wheat rich in vitamin C, beta carotene, and folic acid. This wheat will remove malnutrition among poor people along with acting as balanced diet. This is very important, necessary for our country. Now, sterile insect technique. The harmful insect of vegetable, fruit, and dry fish or other insect can be controlled by sterile insect technique method of biotechnology. This method is mostly used in Japan and Philippines, Thailand, Guatemala, Brazil, and other countries. Some scientists of atomic energy research established of Savar in Bangladesh are doing research for controlling the vegetable insect by this method. Yes, a vegetable insect is very much harmful or very much disturbing in our country. So if we use this technique, it's very beneficial for our farmer. Now, transgenic plant. Up to now, transgenic DNA technique has been applied in 60 plant species. We earlier learned that 60 plant species, there are tobacco, some name. These are insect, virus, bacteria and fungi resistant. They can face any unfavorable condition. As this transgenic plant face any unfavorable condition, it is very required or important for Bangladesh. Now, use of biotechnology for the development of animals. The aim of producing high yielding animal is, what is the aim to produce high yielding animal? To produce fat free meat, to make them salable quickly so that we can sell them quickly, to grow immunity. Meanwhile, transgenic sheep has been produced. There is up to 35 grams of human alpha antitrypsin protein in per liter milk of transgenic sheep. So we can get the protein from the sheep milk which we get from human milk. A badly harmful disease called emphysema occurs for the deficiency of this protein. The method of increasing flesh and wool has been accelerated by using gene technology. So by using gene technology, we can increase in flesh and wool. To produce fat-free meat and increase production of human hormone is successful by the invention of transgenic pig. Transgenic goat had also been produced. The milk of this goat contain a protein which can melt clotted blood and protect human being from coronary thrombosis. So the milk of goat help to recover coronary thrombosis. Transgenic cow can produce more meat and also produce lactoferrin, which is an important element of mother milk. So it is a supplement of mother milk. Now, forensic test. Criminals are identified by forensic test of DNA or antibody of blood, sperm, fluid, urine, tear, saliva. Remember, from which thing forensic test is done? Antibody of blood, sperm, fluid, urine, tear, saliva. The process of forensic test using biotechnology is described below. First, getting sample, then screening of sample, then serology test, then DNA analysis, then analysis of data and result, and decision making. The human blood, sperm and saliva can be identified by serological test. Thus, a criminal is identified by serological test.
So, dear students, after finishing the class, now I am going to give you some HW which is related to our today's discussion. So, what is cloning? Now, explain forensic test, describe cloning process, and describe the social effects of cloning. All the topics I discussed in my today's lecture, you must have to write this HW and submit to your teacher. Okay.